Hey everybody, Larry Lawton here. I'm going to be doing the movie review from Longest Yard. So let's get right to this review. I love this movie. This movie's based on a washed up athlete who's a former football player, NFL football player. He's washed up. And he actually does all this to get arrested.
We're receiving word now that the driver of that vehicle is former Pittsburgh football star Paul Crewe. Crewe, you might remember, was the only man ever to...
I actually remember. I'm gonna age myself.
For shaving points in a professional football game.
I actually remember the original Longest Yard with Burt Reynolds. Great movie there, too. But this one's even better. I mean, that's how much I watched it.
One more scratch on my car.
Don't scratch the car. Yeah, right.
Well, I hope they like this.
I love doing these movie reviews, guys. I love when they wreck police cars. Let me tell you how that works. I'm seeing one guy on a bus. Ain't happening. They'll put you in a van. I do see one person go in a van. They have the long vans, just like vans, but they got the windows on them that are, first of all, they're blacked out and they got screen and all that. And you go in there and you're cuffed in that van. So I have seen one van. I was transferred in one van many times. Not a whole bus. They're not going to bring you on a whole bus. Oh boy, redneck prison. Look at this prison. Wow. Okay, I want to stop that. Do you see what they're showing under there? They have them, exactly right. When buses or any vehicle goes into a compound, and they only go to the back end of the compound, there's a whole place with mirrors and all this stuff they check out. So you can't just like hide in it to get in or out, and it's checked too.
Get on your feet.
I love these prison moves. They show the beatings right off. Sadly, I was beaten in prison, so I do get it.
Move it.
It is very intimidating. First of all, looking from that kind of prison, there's no question that's a maximum security prison. You see the gun tower right there? They got gun towers and guards are up and down those towers and up and along the wall. That's total maximum security prison. It's in the middle of nowhere too, a lot of times.
Now the warden, he's gonna ask you to help out. Okay? With what?
Listen, these beatings kind of always make me a little bit pissed off or mad, but they happen, and they really do. And you're not gonna win. I tried to fight them physically, I couldn't. I fought them from here then.
You're gonna tell the warden that you want nothing to do with his football fantasies. Because the warden don't run this prison. I do.
Now, he's got lieutenant bars on, but actually in the Fed system, it's the captain who runs the prison. And he ain't no joke.
Now, there are two things we take very seriously here in the state of Texas.
Texas.
Prison.
They actually got a lot better in their prison system in Texas.
And football. We play a little of the latter here. Now, I've worked real hard, pulled strings, called in quite a few favors to get you here, Paul.
That ain't happening. It's the administration up, like in the Federal Bureau of Prisons, it's the Bureau of Prisons that assign people to certain prisons. Now, by law or by policy, they're supposed to keep you within 500 miles of your home address. I was over 1,000 miles away from my home address, even more, because they don't give a shit. But the BOP assigns people. The wardens don't say, I want this inmate or that inmate. No, it would look bad. Obviously, they corruption right off the jump street. Look at the inmates. I love it. And that's the crap food, man. Trust me, that's the crap food. They got food there we used to call mystery meat. We didn't know what it was. You wonder where's he gonna sit. First of all, he hasn't met anybody yet, so you're gonna usually meet a dude in the unit who's gonna tell you, "Come on, you sit over here, you do this." If not, there's like an area, like you'll notice where the gangs are. You'll see the groups of blacks, groups of whites, Hispanics, or whatever they are. You'll know who they are, and they have a specific table. We didn't have long tables. We had separate tables, but I think there was 6 4s and then 6, and they'd be around. That group's tables. He's trying to figure out where to sit.
Better run, woman. No football. Take a seat.
Thanks.
Don't you love Chris Rock? The best.
Caretaker.
Ball crew.
Whatever your pleasure, I can facilitate. You need weed.
Look at him. There is guys like that. They have everything in prison. The caretaker, but there's he would go to. There's white guys, black guys, Hispanic. They all have everything in there.
And for a small fee, I can even get you McDonald's.
What about the love of a beautiful woman?
Well, you're gonna have to lower your standards on the beautiful part and on the woman part.
Uh-oh. Did you see that? They have those, and they just dress like that, too.
Now, here's the most important part. You can't let these guys scare you. You can't let them punk you. Because if you do that, you're gonna end up being somebody's bitch.
Don't want that. Thanks for the advice.
You know, it's pretty good advice getting something to be not punk, but I think everybody knows that right off the bat. If you don't, I don't know. I mean, then you're just not even a little bit street smart. Truth of the matter is there's people who don't have the balls or don't have the heart to survive prison. And it's nothing bad. It is what it is.
Let me take that tray out for you.
Not done eating yet.
Oh, you're not? I'll give it back to you then.
Uh-oh. Shit starts in the chow hall. It can go off, but they shut that down quick. Wow. I've never seen a device like that. I've seen, and I had a concussion grenade thrown in my cell. Put me out like a light. I mean, boom. I've also been maced and stuff like that. I wouldn't see a device like that.
When college stars don't get drafted, they need a place to go. A job, money, security. Who's like all the damn Gatorade?
Think he's not steroids?
Steroids?
Like I said at the same time.
Look, seems like you got all the talent you'd want.
In my prison, to get along, you gotta go along.
I just want to do my 3 years and be done.
3 years is before you assaulted Captain Knauer.
3 years for the betting, first of all, would not go, guys. You're not getting 3 years in a maximum security prison for shaving points on a game. It's not a violent crime. So normally he's going to a probably a camp or a low, for sure, no higher than that.
Football, tree.
And sadly, there are so many people who can't read.
Try out, you happy meatball.
Hey, what's this football thing about, man?
Crew's getting the team together.
Play against who?
The guards.
You know, looking around, I would play on this team. I'd love to get a shot. Oh, would I have loved to get a shot at some of these guys in prison. Even if it took a beat, if I could just get a legal frickin' elbow to the fucking head.
Okay, bring it in. Whoever's trying out for the team, wake up.
Can you give a brother a little hustle?
Very
My God, look at the size of that guy.
know who I am. I'm Paul Crew.
There's some big dudes in prison I was with. I mean,
Captain, your quarterback.
big dudes.
Played it for years. Why can't I be quarterback, huh?
You're right. Let's see what you got. Hit me. I'm open.
Hi.
That's why. Now sit down and shut up.
Check that building over there. They keep all the records in the basement.
He's been here so long, he knows where everything.
Look who it is, everybody. Did you all see that? That was Burt Reynolds, the original Longest Yard. I love it, man. I don't remember that when I watched this movie the first time.
20 extra years for one punch?
Well, unfortunately for him, the guard he punched just happens to be the warden now.
Oh, no, Warden Hazen? Oh, no, he's right.
You wouldn't get that either. 20 years for that.
Right on.
See the way they run?
Let's do it.
Obviously, that wouldn't happen. They'd be locking down the yard. Or at least you wouldn't be able to go maneuver.
You got a black man for a friend?
Hell yeah.
Come on.
Looking to break it into someone. This ain't happening either. But it's fun. I love the movie. Love this movie, man.
Let's see which guards have some crooked bones.
Oh, now they getting dirty. I love it. You know, there's no way inmates can get to a guard's file, so to speak. You can't even get to another inmate's file. I mean, they're locked away. And today, they're in computers, obviously. You wouldn't have codes. They did have physical records, but you were never getting them. Not like they can go find them and get them and something. That would never happen. never in my life saw a cake brought into prison. Never. I know he said he could get McDonald's in either. That was all BS, obviously. You can get stuff in prison. And actually, food would be easier to get into prison than certain things. Because guards consider that, give the guy a little food. But you ain't getting a cake like that in prison. Are you kidding me? Never happened. The old thing, like, oh, look, there's got a knife in there.
Hazen has a rating system for every con.
What's 3 stars?
The more prone to violence that the inmate is, the more stars he gets.
5 stars is the max.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Let's see how many stars my maniacal ass got.
Wow.
Well, half a star. That's got to be a mistake. Check it again. Check it again.
How about this guy?
Damn, this fool got the chair 3 times. Ain't died yet.
Oh, man, look at the size of this dude.
Because he's a freak. Hey, Sasquatch! Someone's here to see you!
Yeah, you got guys like that in cells. I was put in a cell when I was a violent guy up in Atlanta in a hole, and they put me in naked, and they left me there. But I've never seen cells like that, the glass in the front. Never personally seen them. I heard of them. I know there is a cell that they had a guy named Silverstein in. There was no human contact, but he couldn't even see him. They had to open one door, put food in there. He opened the door and get it out. Yeah, it was crazy.
Defense! Huddle up over there! Paul! Paul! Hey, ladies, how's it hang?
Look at the ladies. Is that so? Oh, man. You know who that is. Tracy Morgan.
And I will be cheering my jailhouse boobies off for you at game day.
Oh, he's hilarious. I love these. I forgot all these great characters in this movie.
Appreciate you.
Oh, look at the cutie there.
Okay, thanks. I'm glad to know that.
Oh, my God. This is so funny.
Huh?
He's great, too, that actor.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang.
Switch it with estrogen. I love that. This is good. This is great. I forgot all of this stuff. They didn't have this in the original.
Who we gonna kill? The guards! Who we gonna kiss?
The guards!
Gotcha.
Man, look at them eating. They're eating good, those inmates.
Check your toilet. There should be a little surprise in there for you.
Left a gift in my toilet?
Well, would you look at this? A bottle of Kettle One and 2 glasses?
Nah, you couldn't put that. He put it in there. There's no way you could transfer something like that. What you could do is talk through the toilets. That's actually what you do. You flush the toilet, get no water, and you actually could talk through a toilet. Yes, that happened. But you're not getting stuff passed through the toilet.
Now, when I get out of here, I don't want you to get all Hollywood on us. I want you to meet her. Here, look at my girl. She's your biggest fan.
Your mom's beautiful.
Yeah, people with families. This brings back memories, guys. It really does. That's
Here's to,
family, man. That's what prison's about. Losing family.
Hey, I thought I was your friend, Paul.
You are, Swatowski. Just finish your coloring book and go back to sleep.
Okay.
Before we watch the Guards game film from last season, we have a special presentation from our very own Mr. Paul Cruz.
Now I gotta relive this?
This is hilarious. That's what he had to do to get the tapes, the sex. Oh! I don't remember this. I don't remember this. Oh, this is hilarious. I don't remember this.
You know what they say, once you go gray, there ain't no other way.
Tommy took a look at what we came here to see before the guards come back.
Oh, Burt Reynolds, man.
Cigars offense against Texas Southern. Now, as you can see,
Oh, look.
standard wishbone.
That little weasel fucking snitch. There's so many of them. There's so much weasels. Of course, before getting them all on the team and stuff took time, you know, and that was part of what I blew through.
Tomorrow, 12 o'clock!
Look at that little weasel. Oh, I think this is the sad part here.
Junk.
Oh my God. I've seen that happen, guys. I've seen cells get burnt. I've never seen an inmate get burnt like that, but I've seen people burn cells, and oh my God. That's so crazy. I've never seen what that's happening. They ain't letting you go to no funeral. That is not happening at all, ever. And that's what they would call Potter's Field, where they put inmates who don't have anybody. But he had somebody. He had his mom, and his mom, they get the body and all that. So you wouldn't see that. I love that song. Dun, 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 dun. Guards, they make them look like Nazis because they are.
Hey, listen up! Everybody on their feet for the warden.
Oh, look at that guy. Look at that fat guy.
You can sit down.
Thank God. Gentlemen, Texas Marshals have been kind enough to supply us with a dozen of their finest sharpshooters. So for those of you thinking of mingling with the civilians or trying to make a break for it, you will be shot.
Look at that warden. He will be shot. What a scumbag. There you go. I love it. Look at them.
Don't seem to have an answer for Dunham.
Tracy Morgan is great.
12 yards of carry this half.
Green, 67. Green, 67.
Oh, what a hit on Dunham by Switowski.
I think I broke his freaking neck.
They don't know what we're doing.
Run the play we set up.
I think you're still dizzy from that hit.
Let's snap it to Deacon.
The trick.
He throws it to Cruz.
Oh yeah, you remember this? Touchdown! Yeah, I remember that. This is after he did the flip and all of that, and he didn't do it. But that's the end of the movie, everybody. I'm talking, what a great movie. I loved Longest Yard. Just sorry it's a little long review because I love the movie. Fuck you, Warden. Obviously, you guys know how I feel about that. All right, guys, I really appreciate doing this review. It brought back a lot of memories. Thanks for watching. Much respect to everybody. Had a lot of fun doing this. And please keep your comments coming. If you haven't subscribed, go check out other reviews I do. Go check out a bunch of my store. And please check out Gangster Redemption, the series. It's a true story. That's pretty wild. Have a great day, everybody. Much respect. Much love.